Hey, this is Steve with Orlando Collector Deviants. We are here live at the Infinity Toy and Comic Convention here at the Osceola Heritage Park in Kissimmee. We are here. We're bringing you the man, the myth, literally the man, Roland from Silverline Comics, the head honcho, Big Cheese. Kind of smells like it over here, but you know. How are
I'm
you
a
doing
legend
today?
in my own mind. I am doing well. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
You're a legend in my mind too. You know those urban legends that
Urban legends, yeah, that's right.
you're used as a deference of doing stuff bad.
I thought you were going to say I was the stuff of nightmares.
I was trying to be a little nicer. Okay, so you are here in Kissimmee. You're here at Infinity Toy and Comic Con.
Yep.
Why?
Because I love comics. I know it's
not comics.
I know, but I love the comic part. I know that toys kind of go with it. It's a toy and comic con. Well, I love comics. So
those are collectibles.
Yes, comics can be collectibles too. Yep. And that's what I mean. I know there's a lot of toys here, but between me and you, I don't care. I just
I like toys.
I know. I'm not talking bad about them. I don't care. You know.
I'm one of those few that I like comics and I like toys.
Yeah.
And if they're comic related toys, it's even better.
See, I think my problem was I bought a few, like in the 80s. I bought a few of the action figures and things like that. But my problem was I spent money on those. It took money from my comic buying. So it's like, well, I want comics more than I want toys. So I just never really bought toys. I don't have anything against them. Some of them are really cool.
Well, that's because they do nowadays. I was gonna say they don't have dollar boxes like they do.
No, yeah,
but they do actually have dollar toys.
Yes, yeah.
Usually McDonald's toys, but they're dollar toys.
Yeah.
Or you get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. It's missing this arm and this leg, and they still want
or maybe a
$5
Batman arm on the side of it. Yeah. I just, I said I don't have anything against them. Some of them are cool, but I just, I walk right by the toys that they just don't mean anything to me.
So
I'm a comic guy.
What comics are you here trying to sell?
Well, I'm of course here. Trump's, right? Trump's is my latest one.
And even though we're in this political area, it does not have nothing to do with that man.
No, it has nothing to do with the president. It's about really it's based on playing cards. I've heard people say it's the game Trumps, but I don't know of a game called Trumps. The game
you can only trump in a game. What is
right?
It's spades, right?
Trump,
where you trump.
Yep. And see, Pinochle is a game that my family plays a lot, and you trump and Pinochle, right? So, loosely the story is science fiction, a little bit of superheroics mixed in, and it's 4 kingdoms at war. You have the spades, the clubs, the diamonds, and the hearts. And they're all at war to see which one will be the kingdom of power. The kingdom of power, the one that wins, is the one that will be Trump's, right? Which is, if you play card games, it's the way a lot of card games go. You have one suit that's the Trumps, and the Trumps, if you play the Trumps, it will beat the other suits because they're Trumps.
Well, what about the Jokers?
The Jokers are in there as well. The Jokers are in the story.
I know that.
Yes. The Jokers are wild cards in a lot of card games. The Jokers are wild cards. Some card games you take them out, right?
Yeah.
But in
most of the games I have, they always stay in.
Yeah, as wild cards, right? Yeah. And that's the function, the role they play in the story, is that they are wild cards. We have the main Joker and the off Joker, and that's what they're actually called: main Joker and off Joker.
One's the colorized version, one's the black and white.
Yeah, right. That's what cards were. Yeah, yeah. It has political. It has nothing to do with American politics, but it has political intrigue in it. In that they're kingdoms of war, right? I mean, so you have each of the kingdoms has a king. Each of the kingdoms has a queen, right? And so, we have political intrigue as the Jack is getting with the Queen of another suit. Well, what's going to happen, right? Is he gonna convince her to be a traitor? Might he become the king? Can he kill the king? Right? How does that all work? So, we had a lot of fun with it. Number 4 is what's today?
Today is the 10th.
Number 4, I think, should be out in stores next week. So it's been going over well. We've been getting good, not a lot, but we've been getting good response from the folks who picked it up at stores. So very excited.
I did see you put a post to tell people that if you find it at the store to
yes,
shoot it and name the store and all that.
Yep.
Have you got a lot of feedback on that?
Nope. Nope. We had one guy post that said, here's my local store. They don't have your books. So
I did see that, and then you're like, well, send me a shot. Oh yeah, I understand. They don't like.
Yeah, it was all games. It was the whole thing was games. Well, I told him, I said, look, here's the deal. You did it. I'm going to send him a couple copies and say, look, hey, one of your customers recommended that you guys weren't carrying our books, so here's a couple of books to see what we have to offer.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't been to a comic book store
since the plague.
Basically, no. I mean, last year on Free Comic Book Day, not even this year.
Yeah,
I had to work this year.
Oh yeah.
So Free Comic Book Day last year, and it's nothing against the comic book stores. Real life has not let me get into one. And Living Dead is still my local comic book store, but I even had to cut my subscription on that because I wasn't being able to get over there.
Yeah. Do you know if they carry in the Silverline books?
That I do not know, but you can go ask him.
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah.
He'll laugh at you in your face.
What?
He'll laugh at you in your face.
See, what we need to do is have supporters ask. Because if we ask, they're just kind of, we can't order the books, the money's tight, blah, 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 blah. And I get that. I understand. It's a business. They always look at us as we're trying to sell them something. And we are. Obviously we believe in the product, so we want them to see it and maybe believe in it too.
Now you got Coliseum that carries.
Coliseum has been very good to us. Yes, absolutely.
I'm trying to think of some of the local stores that would carry them.
Yeah.
Coliseum in Orlando carries it.
Yep.
Because they like you. Now Coliseum in Kissimmee don't like you. I'm joking.
Scott Stores carries us.
Okay. That's West Orange. That's in Ocoee.
Yep. I don't know how many, but I know he says he orders them. So we're very appreciative of that. Trying to think of the other local stores. I talked to Event Comics. Over in south of UCF.
I
think it's called Event Comics.
No. Trish, what's the comic book store in Waterford Lakes?
Yeah.
It's not Event. Epic, yeah.
I've talked to Epic, but I don't know if he's got them. I talked to, I think, Jonathan over at A Comic Shop. So my point is they're aware of it, but I haven't confirmed they actually have
comic
them.
shop is still a thing? I thought they closed down.
Well, I haven't talked to. I mean, this goes back to February, so if they've closed down, I'm not aware of it. I don't think they're closed, but you could be right. You gonna Google it now? I'm trying to think. I went to of course, I moved up to Ocala, so I talked to Vibranium
Winter Park.
In Winter Park, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking like it.
Yeah, I think they're still open.
Did they open back up? Because they did shut down.
Okay, I believe you.
Because they were right over there by Full Sail.
Yep, right across the street.
And they shut down. It's open now, so they must have reopened.
Okay.
Because
I didn't know
because that whole place got demolished with the Geek Easy and all that.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, it did.
Yeah,
Wonder where they moved.
It says they're in Oviedo now. It says.
Huh. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, because I'm sitting there. It's like they that whole place got destroyed.
Yeah, no, you're right. I remember seeing it the when I drove in for classes. Yeah. I'm trying to think. So Vibranium in Ocala. I talked to the folks at Bearded Brown Coat, but I haven't been able to confirm whether they ordered any or not. They were very nice to me when I talked to them. We're south of all the busy stuff, so I don't get up that way very much. So anyway, our thing is always go to your store and ask them to, if they carry it or if they would carry it, consider carrying it. That's a lot better than me going to ask somebody to do it, because I've done that. I've gone to all of the local ones and said, hey, now I took a catalog.
Have you gone to Famous Faces and Funnies?
No, that's
Melbourne.
Huh?
Melbourne.
Yeah, they're way on over there for me. That's a long drive. Yeah.
But they're popular. They're like the biggest one over on that side. So
okay.
That would be, to me, that would be one that, because he also not only has the one in Melbourne, he also bought a second store down by Martin.
Okay, I didn't know that. Well, I have to reach out to them. Famous Faces, right?
Yeah. Famous Faces and Funnies.
But no, that's quite a drive for me where I am now.
And I understand.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if they're the comic shop, like Coliseum is here,
right?
They're the comic shop there.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I need to reach out to them. But yeah, so and that's one of the things that we try to do. We try to get we ask anyway for the folks who support us to talk to their shop. You can't demand them to do anything, but just say, hey, look, these are cool people, and maybe consider ordering their book.
Main Street Comics in Bartow.
Main Street Comics in Bartow, okay.
Because they're the only comic book store there.
Really?
Yeah. And what's your name, buddy? I'm just trying to give you a couple more to get you.
Yeah. Well, when I went up to visit my family in Arkansas, I stopped at the shops there in Jonesboro, which is the closest place to Mom and Dad. And there were only two there. One of them was very surprised to meet me and said that they were going to order them. But again, I don't live there, so I haven't been able to go in the store and see if they've done it or not. But yeah, so that's,
I'm sorry, we got on a tangent. I'm just trying. What other ones can I tell you to go see?
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out. I've been a big supporter.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, from almost the very beginning. I don't think you were on the very first ones, but you were real close.
I was on the very first.
Oh, well, there you go.
I had never missed one till this past year.
Okay, yeah.
Because I was with you before you even started.
Yes.
Silverline.
Yeah. When I was just going around, because I remember the first book you picked up, Switchblade.
Yep. And that was with Leesburg show.
The library show?
No.
Oh no, we're being bombed.
Straight out of Mississippi.
That's
Roland
right.
Mann.
What's up?
Lake Collecticon. Okay. Great show. When it was over in the Civic Center or whatever, that little building.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I still have the mental image of you and your family, of course.
Yep.
And talking with you. I just don't remember where it was.
I do, because you had Ron Baxley Jr. right next to you.
Okay.
All right. That's one of the things I can always tell where I first met you.
Yeah.
So.
That's pretty cool.
I might not be able to remember what I had for dinner 2 nights ago,
right?
But I can remember if you were important to me, where I met you for the first time.
But no, you've been since the very beginning. So yeah, much appreciated. You know how much we love you guys. So
some days.
Yeah. Well, except for Tommy.
Tommy thinks I hate you, so
I know. Every day he says, "Man, what'd you do to make Steve mad?"
Not mad.
Why is Steve so mad at you?
real world.
Why does Steve hate you now?
Well, because you got all these people, and I don't know. Maybe because you have a stream every night.
Not every night. I stream, me personally, once a week.
Silverline
streams 3 times a week, right?
and a repeat on Mondays.
Yeah, I actually stopped those, but I need to start them up again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to set it so it's like Chinese local time, so I can start getting some Asian followers. Yeah, I mean, you can't watch us on Sunday. You can watch us on Wednesday. You can't watch us on Wednesday. Watch us on late Tuesday night. So,
well, let me ask you a question. Besides Trumps, what else is in the barrel? What you got coming down for us?
So we got obviously we're trying to finish up some of the things. So we're kind of 2 barrels down right now that we're in Diamond. We're doing the Diamond books and we're still doing our crowdfunders. Okay, so excuse me. So for Diamond, in Trump's is wrapping up. Kalis will wrap up next month, and then we're going to actually in the catalog that's out right now is Twilight Grim #1 by R.A. Jones and Rob Davis and Mickey Clausen and lettered by Mike Belcher. It's a vampire book, lots of action, lots of cool vampire stuff. It's 4 issues. And so what we've been doing, for those who aren't sure, we solicit every other month. And part of the reason is that we want people to see the book, because if we did it every single month, retailers would be ordering #3 before actually even seeing #1. And I think that's the problem with the way of the industry. I mean, you can't. It just is what it is, right?
Yeah.
But how are you going to order the 3rd issue? You haven't even seen the 1st issue yet, right? So what we decided to do was do them every other month, so that way it gives the retailers the time to see them. Hopefully they'll see if they're selling through, selling well, and help us keep our orders for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th issue higher.
Now I'm going to ask through Diamond. I'm changing up a little bit.
Okay.
Through Diamond, how long does it take for? Oh, okay. I'm like, she's doing all kinds of hand signals. I mean, she's going around topless. That's not up to me. Just remember, it's Bitcoin. Now, how long does it take from you to give the book to Diamond for them to get it out onto the shelves?
All right, so
what's the process?
I just submitted. So today is August the 10th. I literally just on the 8th submitted to them our December book. So
about 3 months, give or take.
Yes. So what'll happen is they'll take that then and they'll collect
4 months. Yeah.
They'll take what I've sent them, what all the other publishers sent them, put it together in their catalog. That catalog will then come out. Let's see, what I've just sent them will come out in 2 months. All right. Then the catalog is live for 30 days, and then which means that's when retailers can order it. And then at the end of that 30 days, Diamond sends me an order. It says, "Hey, here's how many copies we want," and then I've got 30 days to deliver it to them. So it's a long process, but once the order is made, it happens fast.
But you've already got the book. You got stacks of books already ready to go.
Yep,
so
we're ready to go.
Point, you can just, when they say send it to us, there you go.
Well, we have to get them printed, but yeah, the books are finished, but we don't print them because we don't know how many they want.
Now, how long does it take to print the book?
Well, it varies from printer to printer. If you have a good relationship with your printer, it helps.
Well, I know which printer you use. I think everybody does.
Yeah. It generally takes about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious because like I've never really printed a comic book.
Yeah.
I've done flyers for shows.
Yep.
I've never, and that still takes a couple weeks to get.
Yes. Yeah. It's generally about 2 weeks. I try to, obviously you want more lead time as much as you can, but it's usually about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the first barrel. Okay. So that's Twilight Grim. We're in November. We're going to do a Christmas special, and then we're going to follow.
Number 2.
What's that? Well, yes and no. We're going to call it Christmas Special number 1 because the other one was a graphic novel dated 21. So what we're going to do in this Christmas special, what we're going to do in this Christmas special is we're taking stories from that and putting them out for Diamond. So, I know it's so loud.
Jonathan loves his microphone.
Give it up, give it up.
Yeah. So it'll be 1, and then we'll probably do 1 every Christmas. Then we're going to follow that up with In Between Twilight Grim. We're going to follow that with a couple of collections. We're going to collect. Man, I feel like I got to talk louder when I. We're going to collect Trumps, and then we'll collect Kalis to solicit as graphic novels, as collections. And then early in spring, I guess, or late winter, however you look at it, we're going to release Cat and Mouse. So fingers crossed.
Now,
Big round of applause
at
for
this show,
Helldiver, everyone.
Daytona Beach, comic and convention.
Yes.
You guys usually have a nice big section.
Yes.
How many people are you bringing out this time?
Well, going to be slightly reduced numbers this year. Still going to be a lot. There's going to be.
Where's that? Batman from Portland. Batman.
I think there's 6 of us.
Let's go. Give a big round
Yeah,
of
that's.
applause.
I know that's reduced.
No, I'm sitting there. It's like you're gonna have Tommy,
Uh huh.
you have Haley,
Yep.
Jose,
Yep.
Brett.
Brent will be there. Yep.
Okay. I see, and I bring up Brent because he's the one who does Kalis.
Yes.
If you've never met this guy, he is like the coolest guy. I don't get me wrong, I love your whole crew.
Yep.
But he is just so laid back.
He is.
kicked back.
Yeah. He's
I
at
love
the
talking
table like
with him.
this.
And I love talking with him because it's just a chill conversation.
Yeah. No, I
Okay,
agree.
so we got you, Tommy, Haley, Jose, Brent, you. That's 5.
Mm-hmm.
Who's number 6?
Crowther.
John. Okay.
Yeah, Crowther.
I
know,
no, but
he does his own thing. Yeah.
I always forget about he is part of the
Yeah. I think he's set up. He'll officially be set up across from us.
Okay.
Because
So
I
still
think he
doing
brings.
like the square circle.
I think
with
so.
the
Yeah.
wrestler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Well, I mean, we always have a great time at Daytona. It's a comic show, and we love that. Folks who are there generally looking for comics and not for cosplay.
Well,
You know?
that's the whole thing.
Like
70 different vendors or something like that of comics.
Yes. Yeah. And so it's one of our favorites. When it comes to that's kind of the loose schedule for Diamond. Crowdfunding. What we're planning to do is I was gonna say, why are you doing that on camera, man?
Because that's Lance.
Yeah.
He can't see me.
I know. What's that? Oh, okay. I'll bring it to you. You got a Silverline shirt.
Yeah. You're just gonna go over there and get one of those little plastic bags and hand it to him. He'll never notice.
Yeah.
That was Lance Splitter, guys. He's a great friend of ours.
And good artist.
He's a very good artist, and he is legally blind. So I'm one of the few that's allowed to make fun of the fact that he's legally blind.
I didn't realize he was legally blind.
You did not know that? Did you think that was
How does he do the artwork?
like 1,000 times microscope? That
Wow.
he has. If you ever watch him, it's like right up, and
Wow. I
You did
didn't
not know
know. I didn't know that. No.
So you thought the stick was just for?
I thought it was just a show. Yeah, here. Yeah.
No, he's
I mean, we're at a comic show. I mean,
he's literally blind.
I did not know that. I did not know that. So we just wrapped up. We are still, by the way, for those who support crowdfunders, we are still batting 1,000, meaning that we get the content out, delivered to backers on time, completely fulfilled. I've lost count now. I think we're either at 30 or 31. So I've lost count, but we are 100% fulfillment rate. We generally get them out earlier than we say we're going to, but we at least are always on time. We just fulfilled.
I'm going to stop you real quick. I have to laugh because I had, not from you, I had something show up in my mail. And I'm like, what the hell is this? I haven't, you know what's happened with me for the past year.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had money to back anybody.
Right.
So why the hell am I getting something from Kickstarter?
Oh, no.
It was something I backed 3 years ago.
Oh, my gosh. See, that's
I'm
just
finally coming to, I don't even know how. Well, I know how it found me. Because I updated my address in Kickstarter.
Okay.
So that's what they went.
Ah.
At the time that I filled out all my stuff saying, okay, here's my address, I was still living in Orlando.
Fantastic.
I totally forgot about this thing. And it just showed up.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then I get in trouble.
Oh, Cookie.
What are you backing? I haven't spent any money.
That's funny.
And I actually had to go onto Kickstarter to
show
show her.
Yeah.
Look, I did this 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I called it as one of my lost things.
Yes.
Because
I've got a couple of those.
I have one that I waited for, and the creator died. I was like, I might get it now.
You know, I think I know who that is. Did you know he was local selling copies of that book? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so we just sent out Silverline Team Up number 2. So that one should be. I mean, there's probably some of the backers who haven't even had a chance to read it yet. We just wrapped up the Divinity number 4 campaign, so that's a complete series now. We haven't even sent that one to the printer yet. It just finished Wednesday, I think. Next is going to be, I don't know for sure what's going to be next. Could be one of a couple things. It could be Teen Beetle number 3, which would wrap up this.
Which is Mr. John Crowther.
John Crowther, yep. That book, the artwork is done for that book. The lettering is not complete, and I'm not sure. I have to go back and look at the status of the covers. But I think that's probably going to be the next one. We also have Pendulum, which is, I think the 3rd issue is finished. We have Cat and Mouse Vipers, which is the next Cat and Mouse story. It is completely penciled and inked. We're working on the colors for that, so we're pretty close to that one. Let's see, what else? Obsoletes number 3 is pretty, maybe about 60 to 70% done. Jose's working on that. Rejects number 2. We got a new artist on that one. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love the art, dude. It's a Mexican guy, and he is just his artwork is just stellar. Not fast, but it's fantastic. I think he just submitted page 18 to me, so and it's a 22-page story. So we're almost done with that. Trying to think what else. We have Wolf Hunter number 2 that is we're just waiting on colors. White Devil number 3, that might be colored as well. So we've got several books that are, of course, you've known us long enough. We just like making comics, man.
Oh yeah. All right, we're a half hour already. Oh no, because I got a couple other people. So while you've been here, how have you liked the show so far?
It's been a great show. I would tell anybody this. I'm gonna say, way too many loudspeaker announcements. We don't need them every 5 minutes.
If you go back to the very first interview I've done
Uh-huh.
today, it's Jonathan who's doing the announcement. And he tells me he waits for me to be on.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
The quietest interview I've had all day was his.
Because he wasn't speaking. So no, but other than that, it's been great. People have been fantastic. I think I think we were able to make a couple. I mean, part of what we want to do at these shows is always bring our content to light to new people, new fans, potential new fans, and I think we have been able to do that to a small handful of.
I saw one kid this morning.
Yeah, which and he seemed to be very excited to pick up the work. So, that's really what I want to do when I come out here. I want to see new people and hopefully introduce Silverline comics to new readers.
So where will people see you next?
July, August, September. Next, I will be at Daytona Beach Comic Con, which is thank you, September 7th and 8th.
7th and 8th.
And so I'm looking forward to that. We always have a great time. It's a 2-day show in Daytona Beach, Daytona DeLand Beach. So it's that's the next one.
Okay.
I'm actually going to Kansas City in October. I have been invited to I can't remember the name of the show. And Doug, if you're listening, I'm sorry, I've forgotten. I'm going to a science fiction show up in Kansas City, and they're going to have me be the keynote speaker there.
Really?
Yeah.
So they don't know you.
Well, the guy who invited me knows me. So I'm looking forward to that. I have never been in that part of the country before. So I am very much the
Planet Comic Con?
I don't think that's it. No.
Okay.
It's a JC Comic Con maybe. It will be October.
Planet Comic Con?
No, it's a JC JC is in the title somehow.
You said in October, right?
Yes, October. And I can't remember the exact date because I don't. Oh wait, maybe hold on, it might be on my calendar here.
It just keeps coming back with Planet Comic Con for October.
Well, that's not it. So I got JC Sci-Fi Convention.
Sci-fi convention.
On October 12th.
Okay, so it's not comic.
It's not a comic. It's not a Comic Con. No.
So how do you get into a sci-fi convention?
I know somebody. That's how it goes. So I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, part of the whole goal of that is to, make a whole new group of people, a whole new audience aware of the content. So I'm excited to get there, excited to be there. Looking forward to it. Get to see my old buddy Doug, who's a professor that worked here with me, and he's there at JCJC now, which is a junior college, but I don't know what the JC stands for.
Junior college.
Yeah, but I don't know what the first JC stands for. It's probably like Jefferson County Junior College.
This is still Kansas.
Yes.
So it could be junior college.
You said it, not me.
I'm from Colorado. We're right next to Kansas, so I can.
Yeah. Doug, if you're listening, that wasn't me. I didn't say that.
He whispered it into my ear beforehand.
Yeah, but I'm very much looking forward to that. So, like I said, never been to that part of the country before, so I always like doing that.
So, next question, last question.
Okay.
Have you seen anything that's caught your eye while you've been here today?
No,
I'm not talking about that nachos coming from the concession stand.
Yeah, not that I can think of. I haven't seen anything. This has been a pretty standard show for me. Nothing, no cosplay, no booths that just went
So no comics. You haven't found yourself in the dollar comic bin?
No, partly because the one I need to go look around. But the one guy who has the dollar comics, I've already been through all of his. And I asked him, I said, I've been through all of these, right? I said, you haven't added anything new. He goes, no, I haven't added anything new. I said, thank you for letting me know that. That way I don't sit here and look through all of these books again.
Yeah.
So, so no, I really haven't even done any shopping here yet.
So BJ, he hasn't spent any money, so you're good.
Right.
All right,
Okay.
let's give a big round of applause for our Starfleet Admiral.
With
Go ahead and stand there on the stage,
that,
Starfleet
guys,
Admiral. Stay
we
there.
will take it easy until we see the next
And
people
then we'll-
here in a few
we'll
minutes.
join on stage.
Any last
And
words of wisdom for anybody?
Yes, sir. Make mine Silverline.
At our pro category.
Get you guys.